Margaux Dietz's explanation after the YouTube video. Margaux Dietz has been heavily criticized after filming a knocked-out man. Now the influencer writes a long explanation on Instagram. I burst into responsibility and will now examine myself so that it does not happen again, she writes. Margaux Dietz, 32, received massive criticism after filming and laughing at a man lying beaten outside her apartment door. After the criticism, she removed the video and then apologized. Several companies that collaborated with her have now broken that collaboration. Now she writes a longer explanation on Instagram, several days after the incident. In the last few days I have received harsh criticism for a video I posted last week. I understand the criticism, take it to heart and want to apologize unreservedly. I have a responsibility towards all my fellow human beings, followers and partners. I have failed in that responsibility, she begins the post. Says the man was not in distress. Furthermore, she writes her version of what happened when she found the man. Early in the morning, an employee who is on his way to see me discovers that a drunken young man is sleeping outside the door of my apartment. I'm told by my colleague in the stairwell that he resembles a family friend and wrongly assumes that he is. That's why my son is next to me when I open the door, which he shouldn't have been. Margaux Dietz says she called a friend for advice as soon as she looked at the man and wondered if she should call the police or an ambulance. Then we call the police. This happens within a couple of minutes, she writes. She says she wants to make it clear that she would have acted differently if the man was in distress or unconscious. Because he was contactable, I was able to make the assessment that he was not in danger for us. It was a correct assessment and the police immediately came to the same conclusion when they arrived. Failure to film the event. The influencer says she understands if the cut video that was then posted on YouTube gave a different impression, and she also writes, "It pains me that many people think that I endangered someone's life and health." Margaux Dietz states that she sought out the man and apologized to him for scaring him away by calling the police, and that he in turn apologized to her for sleeping outside the wrong door. The incident was filmed and some parts of this incident were posted on my YouTube channel on Thursday. The video was immediately removed when I realized the mistake. It was wrong to film the incident. It was wrong to post it on YouTube. It was wrong to involve my son. And it was wrong not to immediately call the police. Further in the long Instagram post, she writes that there are no mitigating circumstances. I burst into responsibility and will now examine myself so that it does not happen again. I realize that many people are disappointed in me. I will leave the comment field open and understand those of you who are angry or upset. But I would like to ask you to keep the discussion as free from jumps as possible. It was last Thursday that the influencer Margaux Dietz published a video on her Instagram, where a man was seen lying beaten outside her door. In the clip, she laughs and films the man and says herself that he is bloody and bruised, before she calls the police. In addition, on one occasion she sent her child out into the stairwell, who poked the man. Aftonbladet has applied for Margaux Dietz.